y'all, it's your girl Raya Nigel. That's Nigel with a K. The K is silent, period. And today I am back with a cooking vlog. And I was in the mood to eat some chicken and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. So good. Along with some steamed broccoli. So that's what I'm going to be cooking today. Alright, so as y'all can see, I already have my fettuccine boiling, getting all tender. So while that's going, I'm going to season my skinless, boneless chicken breast. And I'm going to cut them up into little square cubes. And I'm also going to season my shrimp. Now, I've had these unthawing in cold water for maybe about 15-20 minutes now. So they should be ready to be seasoned also. And this is the kind of shrimp that I got, just in case y'all want to know. Alright, so I'm going to start cutting up my chicken breast. Okay, so now that I have the chicken cut up, I am going to start seasoning. And I use Creole seasoning, garlic powder, lemon pepper, and onion powder. So those are all the seasonings that I use when I season my meat. So let's get started. And then I just kind of mix it together like this. Make sure that seasoning is getting in there good. And I'm not stingy with my seasoning, y'all, because I like for my chicken to have a little taste to it, but don't worry, it won't be too seasoned. It's gonna be just right. Alright, you can tell, you can look at it and see how well seasoned it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to probably put it on the plate. And I'm going to rinse my little cutting board off, and then I'm going to season my shrimp. Okay, but before I season my shrimp, I'm going to go ahead and put some butter in my skillet so that it can be getting warm. So that way, by the time my shrimp is done getting seasoned, I can just go it on and put it in the skillet. And it can start cooking. And this is the butter that I use. Alright, so now I'm about to season my shrimp, and I pretty much use the same thing that I use for my chicken to season, but I don't put as much. Like, I kind of just lightly season my shrimp. Mix it together. Alright, my shrimp is looking very good and seasoned. And let's check on the butter. Melted. So we're going to go ahead and put the shrimp into the skillet. and let it cook. All right, y'all, so a little update on the fettuccine. They're all tender and ready. I have them in the strainer. And my shrimp is cooking, looking good. Now, I don't really time these. I just know they're ready like when they get really pink and they shrink a little bit. So that's how I determine when they're ready. So they're going to have to go a little bit longer because I still see some that aren't pink. Let that go a little longer. All right, y'all, so my shrimp are done, as you can see. So now I'm about to get ready to cook my chicken breast. And FYI, I could have cooked my chicken and my shrimp together, but unfortunately, I don't have a big enough skillet. But don't worry, I'm gonna invest in one pretty soon, because that could have saved me a whole bunch of time. Like, there's nothing wrong with cooking your shrimp and your chicken together. You can cook your shrimp for like a few minutes and then put your chicken into the skillet and let them both cook together. It's way easier. Well, I wouldn't say, yeah, it is easier and less time consuming, so FYI. Okay, and I pretty much repeated the same steps that I did with the shrimp. I just put some butter in a skillet and let it melt. And now I'm just kind of stirring it around so that it can cook thoroughly. And it doesn't take chicken breast long to cook at all. You just want to make sure like you don't see any more pink on the meat. And if you do, just turn it over so that it can cook. But it looks like it's about done though. Alright, and this is my frozen broccoli. And I pretty much just put some butter in a skillet. Once again, I know y'all probably like, this girl love her some butter, but I mean, you need it to cook, you know. You never can go wrong with butter. You're gonna always need butter. But I'm letting it melt, and then I'm gonna put my frozen broccoli into this skillet. So I added my broccoli into the skillet. The butter completely melted. And you know, since broccoli is already frozen, it already has like a little frost, a little ice on the broccoli, and that's gonna make the juice. So you don't need to put water in it, just put butter, and the frost or the ice or whatever you want to say that's already on the broccoli, that's what's gonna make the juice. So I just add a little salt to it while it's frozen. And I'll probably have to add more because it's something about broccoli. It's just hard to get broccoli well seasoned, seem like. And I put like a little garlic powder on it too. I'm always afraid I'm putting too much, but then when I do a taste test, I'm like, I can't taste nothing. And then I cover it up and I just let it do what it do. Okay, so now that my chicken is done, I can start putting everything in my fettuccine. I can start combining everything together. So here's the shrimp. Kind of just stir that around just so it can kind of get mixed in there. Then I have my chicken here. Go ahead and put that in there. Now I can go ahead and put my Ragu classic Alfredo sauce into my fettuccine. And I got two. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need two or just one, but better safe than sorry. Pour a little, then I stir, just so I can make sure I'm not putting too much or making sure that I'm putting enough. more. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take this whole one, so. And I probably will open the other one and just use some out of that one too, just so it could be very much not dry. I didn't know what word to say. So it won't be dry, but it's looking so good. You don't want no dry fettuccine over here now. Make sure that I'm getting all the sauce out. I put a little water in here, just shaking it up. I don't want to leave any sauce in there. I want to use everything up. Then pour the rest of that in there like that. See? As you can see, empty. Stir that around. And I'll probably turn the eye back on, maybe on medium, so that it can like warm up and actually cook together. Yeah, it don't really look like I need to add any more Alfredo sauce. I think that one did it. I'll give y'all a closer look in just a second. All right, so this is what it's looking like. I think I might want to add just a little bit more Alfredo sauce, just a little bit more. All right, so I added a little bit more, and now I am satisfied with how it looks. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to add just a little bit of parsley flakes to it. If they come out. I'm going to stir that around in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. Now I am going to put a lid on it and kind of just let it warm up. I had to turn it down. It was cooking kind of fast, so I had to turn it down. All right, and here's my broccoli. It's cooking very well. And it's about done. I love my broccoli very, very tender, very soft. Like, I don't want to taste not one hard piece. I want everything to be soft. And I'm going to add just a little bit more salt and onion powder. That should be it. Steamed broccoli. Alright y'all, so I still have my fettuccine going. I'm going to cover it back up once I'm done with the video. And just let it, just let it simmer a little bit more. But it's done. And it tastes so good. So good. And my broccoli as well. It's done. Very tender and seasoned very well. So yeah. That's that's gonna be dinner, y'all. It'd probably even be my lunch because I hadn't had lunch today. So, yeah. Alright, y'all, so that's going to be it for this cooking vlog. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. I hope I made y'all hungry. I hope I made y'all want to go to the store and buy some things to make some chicken fettuccine Alfredo, chicken and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. But if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you know when your girl posts. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.